So Ryan Garcia, man, he's going on an absolute fucking media rampage, man. Calling out welterweights. A couple of weeks back, he called out Terrence Crawford. But you ain't really hear much more after that. Called out Errol Spence Jr. Now he's talking about, and then he's talking about fighting Sebastian Fundora. And now you're hearing Jaron Boots Ennis. Talked about this the other day, but I want to talk a little bit more about it. Will it actually happen, or is Ryan just capping? Will it happen, or is Ryan just capping? Hey, we're gonna have to find out, because Ryan Garcia is saying that he can't make 140 no more, and so he's going up to welterweight. And we know the power is different up there at welterweight than it is at 140. Welterweight is closer to Ryan Garcia's natural weight. That might even be too small for him eventually, man, as he goes up in age. Maybe in another year and a half, welterweight would be too big. He'll be too big for welterweight, and he'll have to go up to junior middleweight, where Crawford and everybody lives, So, but for right now, he's talking a 147 game. So that's the next stop for Ryan Garcia. And Boots is there. Bud and Errol are gone. And Sebastian is not at that weight. So Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, and Sebastian Fundora is at 154. So Boots is the only one still at welterweight. So Boots has the IBF belt. Now, let's say, for the sake of things, Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya sit down and they say, hey, look, let's do this. But I believe first, though, Boots got Cody Crowley to take care of. So you got to do the Cody Crowley thing, and then he gets past Cody Crowley, which he should. Then maybe we can talk a Ryan Garcia fight. That'll put him on the map. That'll give Boots that star power, more star power for sure. Say what you want about Ryan. He's an interesting character. If you're gonna make a name for yourself, man, make it off Ryan Garcia, one of the fighters, So will it happen? I don't know. It may be. Was Ryan just gassed up off of that Devin Haney win, and he think he's just superior right now? Might be all bullshit. I think he'll never fight. I don't think he's gonna fight Boots, man. I could be wrong. I don't think so, because he was calling out Crawford, and they're not even and Errol Spence. They're not even in his weight class. So he's jumping over 147, calling out 154 pounders. Then he circles back down to 147. I think he bullshitting. I don't think he bullshitting about going to welterweight. I think he's bullshitting about fighting Boots until he proved me wrong and made me eat my crow. You know what I mean? So he gets in there with Boots. My humble opinion is he gets washed and possibly stopped maybe mid-rounds, 5th, 6th, if it makes it about 6 rounds. Boots is going to obliterate him. I think Boots is going to play around with him. Like Boots said, he's food. Going to play around with him kind of like the way Ryan was playing with Devin in that ring at a certain point in that fight. But Boots going to outbox him, play with him, jab his fucking ears off, tear his body up, check that jaw. And mind you, people are calling Devin Haney chinny. Remember, Devin Haney rocked Ryan with a left shot in their fight, and Ryan's feet was all over the place, man. Think about it. So, what do you think gonna happen when Boots get him? So if he fights Boots, though, I give him all kind of respect, everything. All kind of respect, credit, everything. More than likely, we know there ain't gonna be no stupid clauses involved. They gonna both go head up, and that's what I respect in the sport. I don't like all these weird, goofy-ass clauses, man. All I want to see is 2 fighters make weight. They in the same weight class. If they blow up, who cares? You know what I mean? They both made the weight, right? They made weight. They both made whatever weight that is, they made. However big they get, that's on them, man. They can't sometimes, you can't expect them to control that shit all the time. Then you get it, you rehydrate, unless you like one of them, you on that IBF shit. That 10-pound bullshit, if that's the case. But for the most part, man, people can't help how big they rehydrate, man, for the most part. I don't believe so. You can say that, but I don't believe so. But interesting times, man, in boxing, I'll say that. But Ryan Garcia is shaking shit up, though. I'll give him that. But we'll see what happens when he moves to welterweight. Will Boots be his first fight? If he don't fight Boots first, he was bullshit. He was capping. If he goes straight for Boots, then he was for real. All right, and that's just my take on it. Until it happens, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think he's bullshitting, but we'll see. So if you like boxing, drop a comment and talk to me. Catch y'all later on the next one, and I'm off this.